This is Pete with PM Performance, and welcome to my garage. Alright, so today on this beautiful, sunny, 30-degree Pennsylvania day, we have Anthony's 99 C5 up on the lift today. He's getting ready to put a Borla ATAK system on this car from some stock C5 Z06 titanium mufflers. So there should be a significant increase in decibels. I didn't even hear him pulling up, but I have a feeling we're going to hear him pulling away with this thing.
That'll be nice.
So we'll go ahead and get this thing up on the lift, make some easy work of this thing, and get her on her way. Alright, so these mufflers were just put on, I think he said last summer, so they should come off real easy. Okay, so you don't even have slip fittings on this. This is just bolts, which you're missing nuts actually.
Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, did we?
Oh, you know what? Those are probably just threaded on the inside flanges there. That's why. Yeah, this should be.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, dude, this will be easy because this isn't one piece. The C6s are one piece, and they're a pain in the ass to finagle out, and they actually have a slip fit right there. So you have to lower the center pipe and get the slip fit and kind of finagle it to get it off. What we got for brackets back here?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got some kind of bracket that goes around. Alright, this should be decently easy.
Yeah.
Alright. Did you get it?
Yeah, just about. I'm very tight. The other side.
Right direction the first time.
Yeah. Now the other side I'm probably gonna need even smaller.
A shorter one.
Okay. Yeah, what's that gonna be?
We'll do it without an extension?
Yeah.
Or you just do it with the ratchet.
Yeah, I might be getting to that point.
Is it 15? Yeah, it's 14. That should be 15.
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, that's what I said, dude. If you just had those off not too long ago, they were going to come off easy. It's when they've been sitting for 20 years.
Yeah.
And then you got to blast the shit out of them with a PB blaster and then heat them up. But yeah, this car's stupid clean.
There she goes.
A lot quicker with that, huh?
Yeah, a lot quicker.
So this is young Anthony's first exhaust. So his first exhaust is going to be on a V8 car. I can't wait to see his face.
That's gonna be nice. Damn, yeah, that's
Yep, I got that one nut in there, so that ain't going nowhere. All right, so if you want to pop the other side a while, and then we'll just do the same thing, and then we'll just lift up the back of the car because I think it's going to have to lift anyway to shimmy these out.
Gotcha.
And so it'll have to lift off of the treadles
Gotcha.
or tracks.
I'm gonna break this spine here just
And Anthony's car fits so much better than mine does on my own lift because of my car being a wide body. I'm so used to seeing it poking off all four corners. And it always gives me anxiety putting my car on this lift. Yeah. Yeah, I used to make some pretty solid money. That's what I paid for my Corvette.
That's right.
Alright, so now you should be able to snake it.
Yeah. I see now. And I think it's a come down a bit. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it's hanging up on the sway bar. Oh, you might have to take your sway bar. It doesn't loosen from back here, does it?
Yeah, these two spots are in.
I'm saying the muffler.
The muffler?
Yeah, it doesn't loosen at the muffler.
No. No.
Yeah, so you're probably going to have to drop your sway bar.
I think that is what we did last time. Now that I think about it. I couldn't remember if it was just the fact that we were on quick jacks.
Yeah, you're going to have to drop your sway bar.
That's fine.
Alright, so you have to loosen those. Actually, you're probably going to have to take the whole sway bar off. So you have to take off the end links as well. Alright. Ain't gonna go nowhere. Yeah, I got it. Alright, those are probably going to be, try those 15s. I think those are going to be 17s or 18s.
Yeah.
Alright.
Happy noises, happy noises. Cool. Love it. And then there's nothing captive on the rear, right? Oh, I didn't do this one yet.
Yeah, you
Motherfucker.
I thought you did break that one loose.
I did. I thought I did. That's funny. It's so boring.
Swing that in there.
So close. Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
God.
That's why I hate these one-piece exhaust systems. Oh, dude, that is so fucking light.
Yeah.
Go feel one of those courses.
Yeah.
Just feel one of the mufflers.
One of the mufflers. Yeah. That is. Thumbs up.
So one thing I forgot to be really cognizant of is that we already have the car at pretty much max height, and then I forgot we jacked up the car like another foot in the back. So there is like,
Not much.
I want to say a literal cut here, but I mean there's like it's like 2 inches between the garage door and the car. I could probably put the garage door down, and we probably should have done that in hindsight. However, I think we'll be good. I didn't let down the lift, so I don't have to unlock the paw, so we should be good. But keep that in mind when you're working on a lift and you have limited height. Keep an eye after you use your bridge jack. We got the pipes fished out, right? You can see mufflers down here. Get the pipes fished through. Don't let them fall. Maybe start a bolt on one of those just so they don't fall. Yeah, just do like a couple threads just so they don't move out on you. And then we're gonna have to flare out the tips on these guys. I have an exhaust flare tool that I actually bought when I did my courses because they were clamped down. This guy, best probably 10 bucks or so at Harbor Freight I've ever spent. So we use that to flare out that spot on the mufflers, and then everything will slide in good.
How this is aligned? I think so.
It looks like it's pretty aligned. I mean, we can adjust that from there. Once you kind of tighten up on this will button it up on the back. But so far, it's looking good.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Looking good.
Looking good. All right.
Now all you need is a turbo. Goes
So we're started. Cool beans. And I think I like where that. Yeah, I like where that's pointing down.
Take that. We'll feed that back up.
Oh, that's right. That whole thing. Yeah.
That's right. Is that flared enough?
Let me see.
It's gonna need to be flared more.
A little bit, I think.
It's gonna need to be flared more.
I got it. Let it down. I see now. Thank you. Almost. Yep.
Yeah, pull that in now.
Just about. Ooh, yeah, come on. So close. There it is.
There we are.
I was gonna say.
I hate gloves.
Yep.
They're nice for not busting up your fingers, but
That's about it. That's just that one. Yeah.
Yeah, don't help that the bolts push up through.
Yeah, that's
all right.
kind of
So if you want to tighten up the back side,
yeah,
those bolts, and then we'll let it down a little bit and align it. We'll get it at eye level.
yeah. So you said do a little more of these, you think?
Yeah, those were 15s. You can just tighten that up fully, and then we'll do all the adjustments in the back.
Yeah, I think I like how this is lined up. Yeah, this side.
Yeah, that's good. You ain't going nowhere.
We okay? Yeah. Cool. I'll do this side too. Speed torque too.
Bruh. This young guy said, what do these got to be torqued to? Let me get Google up. He's never been in the PM Performance Garage before. You know what we torque?
No.
You know what we torque here?
Is it
Nothing. We don't torque shit.
Oh no.
We torque like crank bolts and like head bolts.
That's about it.
I don't even torque wheels, bro.
Oh no.
You'll be fine. You give it a couple ugga chuggas
No.
with that impact, it'll be fine. Trust me. Trust me. I've been doing this shit a while.
Yeah.
And trust me, I'm gonna get lit up in the comments because people always make comments about me not torquing anything and my car's gonna fall apart. My shit always runs. I would tighten those up a little bit. Yeah, so you can tighten those up a little bit on that side, and then we can kind of eyeball it. We'll have to hold it as we're adjusting everything, but it's a little bit higher than eye level now, so we can get a good level on it. Yeah, we'll be good. And there was no bracket in the back side of it, right? It was just that bracket in the front. Okay, so everything's gonna be held pressure tight with these. So we'll have you hold up on the back, or I'll hold up on the back and you'll tighten the clamps.
Gotcha.
And we'll try and do this with, I'll look back while you're holding it and we'll find our spot. All right, so let's do the same thing on this side. Hold this guy.
Yeah, how do you think? Take your time.
That's the thing.
Do you want me to hold up?
I'm trying to see it. All right, try it.
Yeah. About.
All right, try hitting it there.
Oop, sorry. Ooh. Just for the line. Ready?
Keep it. You're good.
Thumbs
See
up.
how easy?
Probably a little.
Yeah, it's crooked. Alright, so that's the problem. How do we fix that?
So,
that's the problem I have with my courses. You might get to a point, so we'll try and shimmy it.
yeah.
But that's always the problem with these, is trying to get these tips
Yeah.
100% aligned. They're a
On
real
the
pain in the
prior
ass.
system, we put spacers in to get this side lined up, but this is a different problem this time.
Alright, let's talk about this for a sec. Go back a little bit. It's pretty good. A little bit cocked that way on that
Probably
one.
a little bit.
But I don't think you're going to get too much more off that.
Yeah.
Once we tighten those bolts for the hangers, maybe you might get a little bit more out of it. But again, that's guys like me, that's why we send these things back. So he actually got this on an open box. He's got a buddy that works at American Muscle, and he got these on an open box for $100. $100, guys. This is like... They're at least $1,200 brand new,
Yeah,
at least, if not probably closer to like $1,600-$1,800. I haven't checked, but dude, $100.
Yeah, easy.
That is absolutely bonkers. So I absolutely would not be pissed, even if these were more crooked. I couldn't be pissed about that. Let's go ahead and tighten these guys up here a little bit more with these 14s, and we'll see if we can. Yeah, because you still got a little bit to go on those. I think you still got a little bit to go. I don't know if it's going to actually tighten that up, though, because those are in rubber.
That's right. That's true.
You know what you might be able to do? You might be able to bend those brackets a little bit.
That's
So
true.
you bend the bracket down and pull the mufflers up. That is an option as well. I think it's pretty good the way it is, to be honest. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah, okay, thank God. Thank you, General Motors, for making that reachable.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. Okay, I can sleep at night.
Maybe I need to get a torque wrench now. This young guy's showing me up. All right, car's down on the floor. Pack up the exhaust, and then we'll hear what this girl sounds like. We'll hear what the old man spec C5 sounds like.
Pan on pan.
Did you put a C6 shifter in this?
Yep.
Dude, I just got rid of one the other day, too.
Did you
I think I told you, because I remember you said you bought one, and I had one sitting here.
I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, I just been unloading stuff. I still have some.
Put it in neutral.
Yeah, just don't back it up yet. Obviously, I don't have the ramps in. Just start it up. And then I'll tell you when you can back up. Let's hear what she sounds like, guys. Oh, yeah. Sounds like a real V8, not like mine. Look at that old man spec. You're good. You got so much space, bro. So much space. Alright, so yeah, when you pull out, just cut it, start cutting it real hard,
Yeah.
and then pull it out on the street. You're good, bro. You got plenty of height. Other than that, but that's no big deal. Those things are sacrificial. Alright, and then she's off. The little kid with the new toy.